Hi, everybody. A few people have asked me if there is a way to completely start from scratch. The answer is both yes and no. I don't know if you remember, but the very first time you ever played Pet Society, you had to set your pet up and choose what head and what body and what eyes and what face and all that. And it would run you through explanations like you need to use the soap bar to clean your pet, and this is how you feed your pet, etc., etc. There's no way to get there, unfortunately. There is a way that you can get your pet back down to level 1 and to be able to start over that way. I think that one reason that people are asking this is that somehow a lot of people ended up with the mayor's profile because they didn't have any other profile, and they couldn't find a way to make the stylist change the mayor. So if you do need a profile to use for this, please email me and I'll put my email address in in a little pop-up bubble is where I'll put it. So I can email you one, just make sure you put in the subject Pet Society profile, otherwise I will probably think that you are spam and delete you. So let's get started. As you know, it's a complicated process, and if you don't do everything exactly right in the exactly right order, it doesn't work. Honestly, I don't know what any of that stuff was. So this is my default profile. You can see my pet's name, my name, the pet's level, the points level, how much money I have, how many shovels, and gardens and extra rooms and all that. What you can do to basically start over, if you don't want to start with any money, you can just change all of these things to 0. Cooking points are funny. I never got into the cooking, just like in real life. And if you want to change your pet's name to whatever you want, let's not do that. Steve, whatever, and you change it to whatever you want. The next thing is where it gets a little complicated. You go over to chest and hit load. These are all the items I have. As you can see, it is many, 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 many items. The problem with deleting everything is that you end up with an empty pet that has no body and no head and no face. And you only know that your pet is there because flies are crawling on it. But what you can do is, some of these things are pretty obviously not body parts. So like example arm, example leg, example ear, you don't want to get rid of those. Head shape, you don't want to get rid of those. Harajuku Petling Mansion, you can delete that if you want. Silver blooming bush, whatever, you can get rid of that. Any of this stuff most of this stuff you can get rid of. But you just have to be careful because you might accidentally delete something important. So just keep that in mind. if you don't want anything for my inventory. But you might want my inventory because I had a lot of really cool stuff. Let's see here. You can scroll through and kind of see what looks like it would be important. Otherwise, you can hit Shift and delete as much as you want. And save as. You know, my old computer used to automatically go back to the folder that I had, but this one, I don't know why, it just doesn't want to. All right. Oh, and don't forget to start the server because I always forget to do that. You can close the profile if you want. I'll just leave it open. It doesn't matter whether you open it or close it or whatever. Now, if you're looking at my loader and going, Scooby-Doo week, when did they have that? Well, they didn't. The people who brought you this program are the ones who made the Scooby-Doo thing. Originally, there was never a Scooby-Doo theme. So, and yes, it does run a lot slower because I am running screen capture software and because the the offline version is just a bit slower anyway. So if you had deleted all my stuff, now I don't know if the stuff in the rooms shows in the database or not under the chest, but what you can do is just hit this button and it all goes away. And you can also, if you wanted to, just sell whatever is left or recycle it. Oh, yes, I forgot you have to drag and drop. But just so you know, 178 pages are all the things that I have. I have many things. Oops, I did not mean to make that bigger. Well, whatever, it's not letting me zoom out. But anyway, as you can see, I got the 26 coins from selling that thing. No cash, no points, no level, nothing. You're back to 0. Same thing with clothes. You can just take all the clothes off. Whoops. See, now it did it without my permission. I'm still getting used to my new computer. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you heard that. My cat just meowed and it sounded really sad and I don't know why. She probably wants my attention. Why is it doing that? That's very annoying. Ah! I don't know how it expects you to drag anything if it wants to reset the size every time you try to drag something. Very annoying. Okay. And I'm just going to wash her because it makes me sad that she has flies crawling on her face. Oh my god, you take forever. Okay, I don't care that she has flies on her face. I'm tired of washing her. You can go outside and don't worry about that. Go to the stylist and now you can do whatever you want. You can make her white and give her funky eyebrows and make her a boy. Actually, that looks kind of demonic. And this is also a lot of these things. If you delete all the things in my chest, you won't have access to most of these because these were special makeup kits. So you'll only have the ones that originally came with the game. And you can save it here. And next time you come back, it should be the same. So that's how you start back from scratch, even though it's not truly from scratch, it's from semi-scratch. But it's the best we can do with what we have. Things might be different for the online server, but for the offline, this is how it works. So anyway, I hope that was helpful to those of you who've asked. And if not, please leave me a comment and hopefully I will get to you. All right, I will talk to everybody later.